If you are not familiar with the work of Erin Summer, I highly suggest you could check out her Instagram right now because it is stunning and it's like she lives in this incredibly colorful world where everything is perfect and you just want to go vacation there. So we're going to be taking a look at some of her photos, which she was kind enough to send me as I was testing my presets. And I'm just going to show you how I would edit them. Of course, we have slightly different editing styles, but this is just from my point of view how I would handle these photos. So, starting with this beautiful, what is that, bougainvillea tree, and these colors back here, let's see what we're going to do. So, come on, load. Blue bubblegum is like over the top blue. Only use it in very special circumstances. I'm liking butterscotch, but we need to bring back some of the blue. Ooh, I like that pinker door. So as you can see, most of my presets desaturate blue quite a bit because I tend to not work with bright blues, and I don't like bright blues in my work. But in this case, to maximize the blue, we're going to bring some of that back. So I chose cotton candy to start with, and we're going to come down here. This is a little bit tricky because we have this like stain back here, which kind of looks oversaturated when we bring the blue back. Let's see, what about aqua? Okay, we're not going to bring the blue back too much because I don't want the shadows to look oversaturated. It could also be that I thought maybe the blacks were controlling the blues, which I know doesn't sound clear, but I just meant if the blues are so dark to begin with, the blacks might have been registered as those, but let's see, is it registered as purple? No, that is very distinctly purple. And I'm going to bring this back a little because we could either go with less contrast between the tree and the door or more, because then we have like 3 distinct colors. And I'm kind of tempted to go with more, so we're going to do that. And let's see, going to decrease the contrast a little bit. This is a JPEG, by the way, so that's why the white balance is slightly different. That I'm already pretty happy with. So another reason it was hard to bring back the blues is because it was so warm on the temperature. As if you make the photo cooler, obviously the blues come out to play again. But we're not going to do that because I don't want as much blue, and we're not going to enable profile corrections because this is a JPEG and the lens profile won't register. So that is that. That was starting with cotton candy, and all we really did in the end was adjust the white balance, play with the blues, and adjust the tone of the door. All right. Okay, this stained glass window, I want that in my house, and I'm not even a fan of stained glass. See, in this case, blue bubblegum actually works really well because it brings the blues back in the picture. So, but I'm gonna just see what else there is. That one looks nice, caramel. Okay, let's go with blue bubblegum. And I am going to warm it up a little, not 45, 6. And let's see, what happens if we add more red shadow tones? A slight difference. I'm going to tone down the colors a little bit just because my style is more pastel. And we're gonna up the shadows and maybe up the overall exposure a little bit. And let's see, do we want this warmer? I think we do. So that's pretty cool. That's how I would leave that one. Now, one of my favorite shots, how beautiful are these columns? Can you imagine how long it took someone to do all those mosaics? Anyway, blue bubble gum I'm sure will work well on this again. Yes, it does. Mint also looks nice. Blue bubble gum and mint, if you couldn't tell by the names, are the ones that work well with cool colors. And let's try mint for the sake of being different and experimental. Just adjusting the tilt a little. And honestly, there's not much I would do. Maybe it's a little too warm. But other than that, yeah, I'm happy. I love that. This is also one of my favorite shots by her. Like, this is kind of accidentally Wes Anderson, but more ornate. If you guys don't know Accidentally Wes Anderson, it's an Instagram account and a website where they feature really symmetrical locations that are in Wes Anderson's color palette, and you should go check it out. Okay, so, ooh, bubble gum looks nice. Jelly bean does for a more punchy look. Ooh, lollipop does as well. Ooh, that's an interesting one too, because it brings out the stained glass. Let's go with taffy. Haven't done taffy in a while. Gonna raise the highlights a little, raise the exposure a little, maybe not make it so warm. But other than that, I am happy with it. So that was taffy. Okay, these umbrellas. This might have been slightly processed. I'm not sure because Erin does do a lot of digital manipulation in her photos. And this sky does look a little bit unnatural to me, like it wasn't just this way out of the camera. So it could have been already processed slightly, but we are going to process it if that is the case. So this is like very filtery, that classic aqua sky. And I think because this is already so properly exposed, a lot of these are going to look too bright. Ooh, that one looks kind of nice. What one was the one I really liked? I think we'll go with jelly bean or lollipop. Let's go with jelly bean. And I'm going to start by making the blues not so aqua. And decrease the warmth a little bit. And in this case, the red shadows are not my favorite. We're going to make it on the cooler side of the shadows. Now I'm just tweaking the tones. And how about we add some grain, just to have some fun. That's nice. Okay, so that's where I would leave that one, and that was Jelly Bean. Last one by Erin. Again, this might be the same situation where it's slightly processed already, because the blues don't typically look like that out of the camera, but we are going to modify it anyway. I love these candy tones. Like this photo, these colors are perfect. Lollipop. The ones with more contrast look good in these situations where the photo is already pretty light. Oh, marzipan looks nice too. Oh, I like a lot of these. Let's go with marzipan. And I'm going to, again, not make the sky so aqua. You can see it's kind of two-toned, like I think the actual aqua needs to be adjusted as well. Yeah. But then now this looks like too purple. Now purple is not in the ocean. I guess we just have to do that. We don't want it too desaturated. Okay. And maybe let's bring out the yellow a little more. Not that much. Is it registering as orange? Kind of. Okay, I like that. It already has some grain on it, so I like that. And oh my goodness, how cool would it be to just have like a different, a model in the same outfit or swimsuit just lying on these. I would love to go here. Well, anyway, thank you, Erin, for sending your beautiful photos to me to play with. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and if you did, be sure to subscribe. The presets I used are available in the link below, and I encourage you to go check them out if you liked these edits. Thanks for watching, and be sure to look out for the next video.